Good morning, students. Uh, as according to our previous classes, we had started with clause and phrase, noun clause and noun phrase. Noun phrase is done. So today uh, we are going to know about noun clause. Okay. So here I'll give you a definition at first. I'd like you to write it in your copy. The definition. A noun clause is a group of words which contains a subject and a predicate of its own and does the work of a noun. Again, a noun clause is a group of words which contains a subject and a predicate of its own and does the work of a noun. So, as we know, what is clause? Clause should have a subject and a predicate which can give a sense. Okay, and noun clause, especially what it works, it does the work of a noun. Okay, so this is the definition of noun clause. Now I will give you 2-3 examples and we'll explain that how it had become phrase or how it had become clause. The first example is, I expect to get a prize. I expect to get a prize. What I expect? If I question with what to the verb, what I expect? To get a prize. So, when this is a very shortcut method, shortcut tip to know. If we question the verb with what, the answer we get is the noun clause. Okay, when we question the verb with what, the answer we get becomes the noun clause. Okay, I expect to get a prize. Here, if I question the verb expect with what I expect, so the answer is to get a prize. To get a prize is a noun phrase here. Okay. Then the second example is, I expect that I shall get a prize. Here again I am questioning the verb with what. What I expect, the answer is that I shall get a prize. The third example is, that you have come pleases me. That you have come pleases me. What pleases? Here pleases is the verb. What pleases? That you have come. This is the answer, that you have come. Okay, now I will explain all the 3 examples. Here in the first group of words, I expect to get a prize. To get a prize does not contain a subject and a predicate of its own. Okay, to get a prize. So, to get a prize is a part, okay, which does not have have a subject and a predicate of its own. It is therefore a phrase. It is therefore what? A phrase, because it does not contain a subject and a predicate. This phrase is the object of the verb. This phrase, to get a prize, this is a phrase, and this phrase is the object of the verb expect. Okay, and hence does the work of a noun. It is therefore a noun phrase. It's a phrase. Okay, the second group of words, that I shall get a prize. That I shall get a prize. In the whole sentence, I expect that I shall get a prize. This part, that I shall get a prize, contains a subject, that is I, and predicate. What is a predicate? Shall get a prize of its own. Okay, so as it has a subject and a predicate of its own, therefore it is a clause. This clause is the object of the verb. Which verb? Expect. This is the object of the verb expect, right? And so does the work of a noun. We therefore call it a noun clause. why it is a clause, what is the difference between these two sentences, sentence 1 and sentence 2? In the first sentence, to get a prize, this is a part of the sentence, whole sentence. To get a prize, it does not have a subject and a predicate of its own, and it does not give a complete sense. That is why it is phrase. And why it is noun phrase? Because it is the object of the verb expect. So noun can be used as subject as well as object, we know that. So the first in the first question, the part is noun phrase, and in the second question, that I shall get a prize is a clause. Why it is a clause? Because it has a subject and it has its own predicate as well, and it is the object of the verb expect, so it is a noun clause. Okay, in the third group of words, that you have come, it started with that you have come is the subject of the verb pleases. Here pleases is the verb, right? Me object. So that you have come is the subject. Okay, and mm, uh, and it is therefore does the work of a noun. Subject is noun, we know. Therefore it is called a noun clause. That you have come, why it is clause? Because we have subject here, means this part is having its own subject and object. You, subject, have come is predicate, right? So this is a clause because it has its own subject and predicate. And why it is noun clause? Because it is the subject of the verb pleases, and it is therefore a noun clause. Okay, so this is all about a description I have given or explained about noun clause, and try to understand the difference between phrase and clause. Okay, and a noun clause usually works as the subject or the object in a sentence. We know that noun can be used as subject and object, so as the noun clause. Okay, so the here we will just get some underlined uh, sentences to understand it better way. A noun clause usually works as the subject or the object in a sentence. If I get some example for you, see, I fear that I shall fail. Here the clause is that I shall fail. It is clause because it has subject and predicate of its own. So I shall fail. Here this noun clause is used as object. This is underlined, that I shall fail. This is the object of the verb fear. I hope that I shall get a prize. Here I, subject, hope is verb, and that I shall get a prize is a clause. It is used as that I shall get a prize as used as object. So it is also noun clause and it is an object. That you had spoiled the game annoyed me. That you had spoiled the game is the noun clause and it is used as the subject of the verb annoyed. No one knows why she has come here. No one knows why she has come here. The underlined words are from why to here. Why she has come here. So this is noun clause and it is used as object. That you should say this is very strange. That you should say this is underlined words and it is a clause, group of words, and it is a clause, that is noun clause, and it is used as the subject of the verb is. That you should say this is very strange. Okay, so this is all about noun clause, how you have to write and how you have to identify whether it is clause or phrase, and how you have to identify that whether the noun clause is used as subject or object of the verb. Now we will get some exercise in picture which will be provided to you, and then you have to learn first and then you will do the exercise on your own. Okay, thank you for watching.